The Mustang Morning News is a public forum for student expression. Students make all content decisions, and opinions do not necessarily represent those of the Manhattan Beach Unified School District.
ChatGPT has faculty members concerned about cheating, which has now become easier than ever.
And we take a look at how students feel about the school lunches.
This is the Mustang Morning News. Welcome to the Mustang Morning News. I'm Vivian Watson.
And I'm Kyle Farrell.
Get ready to test your knowledge with the Costa Quiz.
Here's how it works. Go to our Instagram at Mustang Morning News and respond with your name, your teacher's name, and your answer to today's question for a chance to win a shout out for you and your class.
Here's today's question. According to a survey from the National Retail Federation, which Valentine's Day gift was most popular among Americans in 2022? Was it A, candy, B, flowers, C, greeting cards, or D, jewelry? Think you know the answer? Submit it through the response box on our Instagram story now, at Mustang Morning News.
$6.2 million high school students have the option to receive free school lunch regardless of their income. Raquel Boehm and Jonah Abraham take a look at how Mustangs feel about the food offered at Costa.
Out of 10, what would you give this school food?
I think I would give it a solid 5 out of 10.
0?
5.24.
Many students attending Maricosta eat the school food, but for some students, these are the only meals they receive all day. With these kids' health and well-being on the line, a big question being raised is the school food really nutritious? A school food item must meet all the competitive food nutrition standards made by the California Department of Education in order to be served at public schools in California.
So we do follow a statewide, I guess, like a nutritional meal, and so kind of like above us, they tell us how many cups of grain are supposed to be in each meal, how much fruit we're supposed to have, how much protein.
22% of Maricosta students eat the school breakfast and 25% eat the school lunch.
I think for the most part we try and offer foods that are current and on trend. It is a little bit difficult because we have regulations that make us serve items with a lot less sodium, less fat, whole grain.
Along with nutritional requirements, schools also face budgetary standards and restrictions that make it harder to provide a filling meal.
Well, my budget does not allow me to purchase, for example, organic foods, just because the pricing just is not sustainable. You know, $4 or whatever at this time we're getting reimbursed from the government does not cover the cost of the meal by any means.
If schools focused more on student opinions rather than nutritious, how much different would the school lunches be?
You have an important essay due tomorrow that you've been procrastinating on. ChatGPT is free and easy to use. Should you use it? Mac Bender and Alex Chun investigate the consequences.
Finding ways to cheat has never been easier for students. With the introduction of ChatGPT, an artificially intelligent chatbot, or AI, capable of writing essays in code, teachers are questioning how they can effectively adapt to the new technology without specific training. One thing they won't question is that ChatGPT is pretty special, already reaching 100 million monthly active users by the end of January.
It's just a beta now, and it's going to get a lot better, so it's going to become more of a problem in the future. Now, will it make it harder for teachers? Yes, but I think it can be very beneficial.
Its capabilities to write essays and answer prompts seems to create a threat to English classes around the country, while others think it could make class more efficient.
To make a lesson plan comparing a book to a movie, and I said specifically to address cinematography and casting, all the different aspects of movie making, and it came up with a really great lesson plan. It saved me a lot of time in order to make that, and then I gave that assignment to students along with a graphic organizer that I designed, and it was a great assignment.
ChatGPT is only one of many AI chatbots that are becoming popular. Other, more specific AI can act as historical figures, summarize long articles, or help improve language skills.
I think that it's a tool that can be a positive thing, but also something that we need to be concerned about if students are using it to write a paper.
In the last couple of weeks, ChatGPT has now been unblocked on our school Wi-Fi, but the MBUSD Technology User Agreement has no mentions on how to handle artificial intelligence because it was last reviewed in 2016. With technology continuing to advance, future changes in school can be expected. For the Mustang Morning News, this is Mac Bedner and Alex Chun.
We have the answer to today's Costa Quiz. The question was, what Valentine's Day gift was the most popular among Americans in 2022? The answer is A, candy. According to an annual survey from the National Retail Federation, 57% of Valentine's Day shoppers purchased candy. A close second, 40% of shoppers purchased greeting cards. Recent storms in California have raised questions about the amount of plastic in the ocean. Kyle Farrell and Nathan Inouye find solutions to the crisis.
California just had its first major storm of the year and received over 10 inches of rain. After regular rainfall, lifeguards recommend not to go into the ocean after 72 hours. This is because the runoff from the rain carries pollutants like oil, sewage, pesticides, and fertilizers from farms and gardens. These pollutants not only cause sickness, but damages marine habitats and ruins our oceans.
Trash, of course, can cause death or injury to animals if they get tangled up in it or if they try to eat it. Other things like heavy metals, if they're concentrated enough, they can also have toxic effects on marine life.
This process is called biomagnification, a process where heavy metals become more predominant the higher it gets in the food chain.
Generally, it could be referred to like mercury, DDT, could be some form of PCP, and they get stored in your fat cells. And when you go ahead and eat some of that fish, it accumulates within your body. And that creates an issue because if you're consuming too much of the fish, it stores in your fat cells, and over your lifetime, the top of the food chain has the biggest issue with them consuming too much of this material.
You know, if you have a car and you wash it, take it to a washing facility, don't wash it in your driveway. If you are out for a walk and you see trash, pick it up. That way it doesn't end up in our waterways. Small daily tasks like that.
That's all for today's show, but make sure to check out our Instagram at Mustang Morning News to see the Maricosta 5 going up Friday.
Thanks for watching, Mustangs, and have a great day.